Larry McCain here with Works Your Workout Prescription, and part 4 on how to create an exercise habit. Part 1 was understanding your motivation and your why and having some intrinsic motivation. Part 2 was really understanding your exercise strategy and to have somebody help you build an exercise strategy so that you don't have to think about what you're going to do and you have this longer term plan. Part 3 was goals. We talked not just about outcome goals like I want to lose 30 pounds, but really building in behavioral goals. And those goals should be what I call no wiggle room goals. So my no wiggle room goal in the last year was I'm going to break a sweat exercising every single day. There's no place to hide in that, right? I mean, it's just no wiggle room in that goal. Part 4, I think, is maybe the most critical, and it's called routines. Like, how am I going to routinize? And this is one of the most critical things that I learned in this last year, was that the days that it was hardest for me to exercise were days when my routine got broken. And when I say routine, so I work out early in the morning, my workout clothes get set out in the bathroom the night before, right? So my sweats, my socks, my shirt, everything. My workout gear's sitting there the night before. I get out what I'm going to wear afterwards. And then when I get up in the morning, feet hit the ground, put on the workout, so I don't even have to decide what sweatpants and what shirt and what sweatshirt I'm going to wear. You're not supposed to be making decisions when you're creating a routine. You make the decisions in advance so that you can go just follow the routine. And we call this, by the way, we have called it gym bag readiness. I now call it, what is your exercise readiness routine? What is your exercise readiness routine? Are you just going to wake up in the morning and then say, or whenever you got to work out after work, whatever, and say, okay, now where's my workout shoes and what kind of workout should I do? No, you got to have this routine down. Give you an example. Let's take the use case of someone who has not been exercising, but they decide they want to have an exercise habit, and their strategy was they're going to buy a gym membership and they're going to work out at 5 o'clock in the morning. And you have this conversation with them. Say, okay, Bob, you're going to work out at 5 a.m. Now, what time do you normally get up? I get up at 7. Okay, what time do you have to be at work? I have to be at work at 8:30. Okay, so you're going to get up at 4:30 now instead of 7, and you're going to come in the gym and you're going to work out every day. I will maintain that the most important thing we can teach that person in that moment is not what exercises to do. It's literally how to build a routine around getting your gym bag ready. So let's say our use case, Bob here, works out, is planning on working out in the morning, but then he's going to go to work afterwards. So what I want to teach Bob is, okay, Bob, every habit has a trigger, then a routine, and a reward. All habits have that, trigger, routine, reward. And even if you don't consciously know what those are, they're happening when you're creating a habit. So I'm going to say, okay, Bob, here is your checklist for getting your gym bag ready. You're going to shower at the gym? Yeah, I'm going to shower at the gym. Okay. So in your gym bag, you have to have whatever you got to put on that you're going to go to work. You got to have your shampoo and your shave kit and everything in that bag, right? Yep. Okay. And so when you go home at night, the trigger is that you've walked in the door. Ah, that's my trigger. That's my cue. I've got to go through a routine. The routine is take your sweaty stuff from the night before, throw it in the laundry room, put all your stuff together, your workout gear together, get all of it picked out right then and put it on the counter in your bathroom or something. Get your work clothes, hang your jacket on the door and have your gym bag ready to go so that when you get up in the morning, all you have to do is put those workout clothes on, grab that gym bag, grab your jacket, go out the door, be in the car, and get here. That's it. If we could teach that one thing, what we call gym bag readiness or now call exercise readiness, those routines are critical for creating a habit. If you have to think about what sweatpants you're going to put on, if you have to think about, I'm going to go to Eastmont or the Wenatchee gym, if you have to think about what should I do today in my workout, all of those things should be routinized. And creating those routines is probably the most important thing you can do. If you travel, think of a new routine. I can't tell you how many times traveling I have really had to stop and think about, okay, wait a minute. Where's my workout? I'll talk about MyZone belts later. Where's my MyZone belt? And I've gotten down to the workout room at a hotel before and thought, oh my God, I can't believe I forgot my earphones for the book I'm listening to and, back up to the room. I never forget that stuff at home. I never forget that stuff at home because I'm so routinized at home. So understanding the routines in your life that will make it very easy for you to get the next workout in, that's part 4 of creating an exercise habit. And one of the things that I think is the most critical thing for every human being to get down in order to sustain that exercise lifestyle. That's it. That's part 4. We have 3 more parts to this. Thank you very much.